Today, I would like to remind everyone of the story that they are telling. What story are you telling today? It's so important to really be aware of the words that are leaving our lips and the thoughts that we are thinking. Recently, I have had an experience of dipping back into a reality where I was overcoming liver and kidney issues. Even though my intention of sharing my story, looking back and identifying myself with the story of overcoming, my intentions were pure and of good intention. I was speaking these words out into the universe, and I recreated a situation of overcoming because I was identifying myself with this old story. Instead of putting my awareness on the formula of how I shifted my awareness into a more healthy story, a more serving story, I was putting my awareness on the overcoming part of the obstacles in which I was freed from. And in the Bible, in Genesis, a great replica of this would be Lot's wife. They were told to flee the city and not to look back, but she looked back and she was turned into a pillar of salt. And the representation, the interpretation of this would be her past was recreated, was rematerialized. This is a Neville Goddard understanding, of course, of this scripture. But that is something that I have firsthand experienced in these last few weeks. Just for the purpose of sharing this, I'm going to be sharing this in this video alone, and then I'm going to be moving forward from this experience. But I did gain about 20 pounds overnight. I became very ill, and I gained the weight all within my upper abdomen. And I went into the hospital. They ran every test possible. They could not find anything wrong with me, but yet here I was still having this experience. It wasn't until I took my power back and I shifted my awareness by truly planting seeds of I am healthy, I'm whole, I am complete, and really stepping into my knowing of who I am, the creator of my experiences through what I am aware of being. That I shifted back into my healthy version that I always have been. Really understanding that telling the story, the old story, was what activated this. If I am telling a story over and over and over again that I overcame, the universe is going to give me another experience that's a reflection of the story that I'm telling. And so I was given the experience of overcoming again. But through free will, it is our choice how long we dwell within that undesired harvest. And so I immediately reflected and I turned within and I realized, wow, I have created this. And instead of beating myself up, I said, I made peace with it. I said, I am okay. I give myself permission. I forgive myself. And true forgiveness is forgetting. And that is why after today, I will no longer be speaking on this. But I wanted to share this so whoever needs to hear this today gets to hear it. That the story you're telling with your words, your speech, your thoughts, your actions, it has meaning. And you're going to continue experiencing the story that you tell. You're the storyteller, and the story you're telling is what you will continue to experience. I hope that this reaches whoever it needs to reach on this beautiful Monday morning. And I love you all so much, and I'm so happy to be back and to really just dive deeper into the teachings of Neville Goddard and to really understand that we are awareness, that all versions of life is happening right now in this now present moment. And that time truly does not exist. We're just shifting our awareness in and out of realities and coming back to this knowing, humbling myself, and really understanding that it's okay when the 3D world consumes us. We don't need to beat ourselves up because that just keeps us there longer. Giving ourselves the permission to be okay, make peace at where we are at currently in our journey and get back on track immediately the moment that you come to the understanding that you maybe got off a little bit off course from what you desire to be experiencing. Love yourself through those moments and share it. Share it when you're going through it. But once you shift your awareness into a new story, you no longer have to share it, because when you do, that's looking back and it is becoming the pillar of salt, and it will rematerialize again and again. I love you all so much. Stay blessed.